beauty could be considered something straight out of a fairy tale. With green valleys, crystal blue coasts, and delectable food, Italy is in a league of its own. A journey through this country is an ideal vacation destination for anyone. In this video, let's look at 5 Italian cities you must definitely visit. One of the most iconic cities in the world, there is no other place that offers such vibrant sights as Rome. Teeming with history at every turn, there is much to explore. From the Colosseum and the Vatican to the Trevi Fountain and the Spanish Steps, there is no shortage of things to see and do. First, head to the Eternal Vatican City, located within Rome. The Vatican museums are a must-see for housing some of the world's most famous works of art, including the Sistine Chapel's ceiling painted by Michelangelo. A monument of architecture, St. Peter's Basilica sits on Vatican Hill and is one of the largest and most magnificent churches in Christendom. In Rome's center, you'll find the Colosseum, Palatine Hill, and Roman Forum all within a few meters of each other. It is a great place to spend an afternoon immersing yourself in the rich history of Rome. No visit to Rome would be complete without visiting the Pantheon, an iconic temple that boasts intricately carved columns and stunning neoclassical architecture from 125 AD. Located in the center of Rome, the Trevi Fountain is 26 meters tall, making it the biggest Baroque fountain in all of Rome. To make their wishes come true, hundreds come to the fountain each day to throw a coin into its waters. As a final stop, you may want to visit Villa Borghese, once the private estate of a powerful Italian cardinal, and now home to numerous museums, art galleries, and beautiful gardens. A city of many contrasts, Milan creates a truly unique Italian experience, where the old comes together with the new. This contemporary style is visible as you walk across the city from the historic Duomo to the modern Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II. Start your journey with the historic Duomo di Milano, a Gothic cathedral dating back to the 14th century. One can admire the beautiful exterior facade with its intricate sculptures and stained glass windows, or take a tour of the interior to see the high altars and marble baptistry. A 10-minute walk away from the Duomo, you can find one of the most recognizable pieces of artwork in the world at the convent of Santa Maria delle Grazie, The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci. And if you're in the mood for a little bit of retail therapy, head to the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, one of the world's oldest shopping malls. Although it houses out-of-reach brands like Prada and Louis Vuitton, one can admire the architectural masterpiece it is. For some music and culture, head to the La Scala Theatre and Museum, which has hosted some of the world's most famous musicians, including Puccini, Verdi, and Rossini. And if you're looking to explore a picturesque village and breathe in some fresh air, head to the southern coast of Lake Como, away from bustling Milan. There are few places in the world as romantic as Venice, drawn to its labyrinth of canals and hidden alleyways. Whether you're exploring the winding canals by gondola or marveling at the architecture of St. Mark's Basilica, Venice is simply memorable. First, head to the heart of Venice, St. Mark's Square, where thousands come to admire the magnificent basilica and marvel at its Byzantine beauty. The exterior of the church is covered in detailed mosaics, while the interior is filled with ornate artwork and statues. Not far from St. Mark Basilica lies the Doge's Palace, an ornate and grandiose Gothic building built in the 14th century. Today, it is a museum that hosts some of Venice's most treasured artworks, with lavish staterooms decorated with intricate frescoes and tapestries. And what's a visit to Venice without exploring the Grand Canal by gondola? As you glide through the water, you'll get to enjoy stunning views of the city's historic buildings and bridges. For something a little bit offbeat, Turin is the place for you. Also known as the Paris of Italy because of its architecture and grand boulevards, the city has a rich history. It was the first capital of Italy and is home to many important art museums. Head to the Palazzo Reale, Royal Palace of Turin, an imposing palace built in the 17th century. It is located in the heart of the city. Near the palace lies Mole Anton Eliana, standing over 500 feet tall. It was originally built as a synagogue, but today it houses the Cinema Museum. Visitors can take an elevator to the top for panoramic views of Turin. Just outside Turin is the Palace of Venaria, an extensive park filled with beautiful sculptures and fountains. The palace is also home to several artworks, including paintings by Caravaggio and Guercino. Nestled on the southern coast of Italy lies Naples, a place where history, art, and culture come together. It is also the birthplace of the much-loved pizza. Today, the city is a bustling metropolis with a vibrant food scene, beautiful architecture, and friendly locals. The largest public square in Naples, the Piazza del Plebiscito, is not only a place for public gatherings, but gives you easy access to the Royal Palace and the Basilica of San Francesco di Paola. One of Naples' most popular day trips is the lost city of Pompeii, at the foot of Mount Vesuvius. This ancient city was once a thriving center of commerce and culture. Today, visitors can marvel at its preserved ruins and appreciate its architectural legacy. However, many miss out on another equally impressive archaeological site, the nearby ruins of Herculaneum. Not far from Pompeii is the coastal town of Sorrento, offering stunning views of the Mediterranean Sea. For another Mediterranean gateway, hit up the island of Capri. With its lush vegetation, dramatic cliffs, and stunning azure waters, Capri is one of the most visually stunning places on Earth. And another coastline that is sure to please is Amalfi. Approximately an hour away from Naples, this beautiful stretch of coastline is renowned for its cliffside villages, crystal clear waters, and lush gardens. With that, we conclude our list of the 5 Italian cities you must visit. And to book your experience at the best price, be sure to check out the Headout app today.